Well, hello everyone. I would like to share some exciting news with you. We have officially opened a new Discord server. The first Discord server for this channel, the first Discord server that revolves around not just my work, but INFJ life in general, INFJs, the INFJ perspective on the world, the INFJ perspective on other types. It is certainly open to both INFJs and people who are not INFJ, but who get on with INFJs, who are interested to learn more about INFJs, who are in a spirit of curiosity about INFJs. And we have created a server. I have to say, for a while I was kind of unsure whether I would have enough time to dedicate to the server. I was unsure that I had the technical ability to create a beautiful server. I wasn't sure if people would respond. And I have to say, well, number one, I have managed to create a schedule where I can be on the server a little bit every day at least, sometimes more than just a bit. So I'm there, you get access to me if you're interested in interacting with me directly. I got the help of a patron and supporter of the channel to, on the tech side of things, to create really this nice looking server that you would be guided from the start about the rules, about the different places. There's spaces where you can just chill and hang out with fellow INFJs and be relaxed and relate to people in this safe space. There's parts where you can talk about your journey. There's places, there's channels where we can go deeper in terms of NI explorations. There's channels where we can share our successes, everyday successes, SE successes, NI moments, TI moments. There's a channel dedicated to peer support where we can help each other. There's also a channel I want to mention because this is just about to be created probably today, which is a channel where it's going to be probably called Typings, and where people can ask other people too, but also me, for typings either of themselves or maybe of some people that I'd have to know them. So probably famous enough people that they would like me to type. Now the typings would remain informal for now, because if I were to make them formal, they'd probably be like separate sessions and there'd be a fee and everything. Whereas in this case, it's just an informal part added to the Discord server. And this is all done in a spirit and a tone of benevolence, kindness, relationship, and mutual enhancement and mutual growth. But I wanted to mention this particular aspect of the server, the typings channel, because this might also be interesting for you. Maybe there's people that you'd like me to have a look at in terms of typings. Maybe you'd like me to tell you whether I think you're an INFJ or not, if you are an INFJ, what subtype? Are you solipsistic? Do you lean solipsistic? Do you lean secure? Do you lean spiritualized? Do you lean adaptive, compliant? Of course, I will want to interact with you and get to know you more, and for the others to know you more. But this could be a nice little thing to consider. So, of course, there's also channels where we can explore my books more in detail. So, of course, the Ecstatic Soul and the Infinite Soul, my two books on the INFJ that you're familiar with at this point. The one looks more at the contents of the INFJ mind, what it's like to be an INFJ, what it's like to think like an INFJ. The Infinite Soul looks more at INFJ in the world and how authenticity as an INFJ individual is the key to flourishing, purposefulness, and meaningfulness in life. Now, so there's channels for these books. You can ask me any questions. We can go more in detail. And there's a channel where my videos are discussed. And so it's a really cool space, and it's accessible by becoming a Patreon supporter. So that's the one important thing to keep in mind. One of the perks now for Patreon, if you become a certified Jungian existentialist, the name of the one perk from my Patreon page, which helps me massively to keep going with this channel. I could not do it without you. Keep this in mind. If you want me to continue, please consider supporting me, but you get really, some good perks. So just to remind you, access to the Discord server, bonus videos every 2 weeks, access to me in DM on Patreon and on Discord, and mentions as a group in the acknowledgement sections of all my future books on the INFJ or other types or NI, okay? So it's part of the Patreon package. If you make a donation to me via PayPal, right? If you make a donation to me via PayPal, that would be the equivalent of, say, membership for 6 months or something like that. you can also get access to the Patreon, the Discord server. But this is a perk for Patreon supporters. So the link to my Patreon page is the first link below. Please consider joining, because you'll see that there's already a number of us there, and I think so far the atmosphere is great. We're having a good time, and it's beautiful to have a space where all of us who are, people who like my channel, or people are usually INFJs or INFJ connected types that like to think and like to ponder. So this server might just be for you. So consider joining it. The link is right below. Hope to see you there, guys. Bye-bye.